The 4 C's of sales. This is exactly what you need to know as a closer in order to sell smarter, not harder. Now, let's dive in to this episode of The Happy Hustle. Peace and love.
Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality.
Yee! What's up, y'all? My name is Cary and I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, best-selling author. Yes, I can say that now. We hit number 39 on the USA Today bestseller list for our new book, The Happy Hustle version 2.0. And I can say top 0.5% globally ranked podcast host of The Happy Hustle. And specifically, I want to talk to you about sales because I believe if you actually want to make more money and increase your income and your impact, you got to know how to use the sales sword. And that is the 4 C's. Let's dive in with the first C, conviction. You need to believe in what you're selling, my friend. See, a lot of problems stem from not believing in the product or service that you're pitching. If you don't have that with whatever you're selling right now, then we need to change that vehicle that you're potentially promoting. If you don't believe in your offer 100% and you stand behind it, then it's going to be difficult to sell it. So you have to have that conviction. So a step further is creating conviction by having a winning offer, a product or service that you know works, right? That makes it selling so much easier. Write down 3 reasons why your offer is truly valuable and how it actually changes lives. And knowing this and keeping it top of mind will give you that conviction. The second C is confidence. So confidence isn't just what you say, it's how you say it. Now, conviction fuels confidence naturally. So you have to start there. That's why these go in a sequential order. If you don't have conviction, meaning you don't believe in what you're selling, you're not going to be able to have confidence selling it. Another thing that actually helps is having the power of certainty in your tone, your body language, and your storytelling, right? So when you have your tone of voice, and you're projecting in a confident manner, you're standing firmly or sitting upright, and your body language is portraying power and influence and, again, confidence, you will be able to essentially say words that your prospect believes. If I say, hey, I'm really excited to be here, but I'm slunched down and I got my shoulders crunched and I'm really not demonstrating excitement, then it's going to be a mismatch with my words. So we need our body language to match our tonality, to match what we're saying in order to breed that confidence. And then you want to use the power of storytelling when you are portraying prospects that have had success with your product or service. Then you got to say it confidently. You got to say, hey, Carl increased his income by 20% within the first 30 days of our program. And here's how we did it, blah, 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 right? It's giving examples and saying them confidently because they're true. You want to make sure you're just telling the 100% truth throughout this whole process and having integrity, which is one of our core values at the Happy Hustle. However, let's just say that's a given, now we can fast forward to using the 4 C's in an effective manner. The point is, record yourself as an action step, pitching your offer, and do you sound confident when you replay it back? The third C is connection. This is the trust builder. Connection, if you don't have connection with your prospect, you're not going to be able to close them. There's just no chance. So this is all about building that rapport. So we have our whole sales talk track. The 4 C's differs from the sales talk track. The 4 C's is macro. The roadmap sales process, essential talk track is micro. So I'm giving you the macro, what you need, these 4 C's that every sale requires. However, if you want to go deeper and really increase your conversions, I highly recommend, shameless plug, checking out thehappyhustle.com/sales and just sign up for our roadmap sales system, this whole talk track that you can use for your actual calls. Now, with connection, you need to make sure that you remember people don't buy products. They buy people. Specifically, if you have a service, you need to realize that people are buying you first and foremost and the result that you're promising. Now, if you have a product, it's a little different. Obviously, you have to build that know, like, and trust with your product. However, with a service, it's especially imperative that you are building the trust as a person to person, hence why the connection is so important. The importance of empathy and active listening and aligning with the prospect's pain points and reciting them back to them and taking notes and being literally interested in them. That is how you really foster that connection. So there's this rapport triangle that you can think of, okay? The rapport triangle is matching energy, then you have mirroring, and then genuine curiosity. So matching their energy, I like to err on the side of a little higher tonality and energy just because that's just my natural state. Then you have mirroring. So if someone's talking with their hands or their arms are crossed, you can mirror them. You can look at Chris Voss, the FBI negotiator. He talks a lot about mirroring. And then genuine curiosity is a really powerful tool when it comes to selling anything. Just be really curious. So an action step before your next sales call, spend 5 minutes researching your prospect on the front end and find a personal connection. And now the fourth C is conversion. This is where the rubber meets the road. The natural outcome that you desire is having them buy your product or service. And so if you have conviction and you have confidence and you have connection, the conversion actually becomes quite easy. It really is just going through some of the logistics, making sure that you can deliver the results that they desire, and then gathering their credit card information. It's like, and then telling them the next steps. It doesn't have to be that complicated. The best closers that I know, they never push. They gently guide by asking the greatest questions possible in that given moment. Oftentimes, they'll just pull you along. So when you are thinking about your conversion point in your sales process, what is the energy that you're portraying? Do you have like commission breath where you're like hungry and desperate for the sale? Because that shit doesn't work. I'll tell you what, people smell that from a mile away. People are smart. You have to give them more credit. You need to really think about, how can I win this relationship even if I lose the sale? And oftentimes coming from that place of, and that's a Rory Vaden quote, by the way, my good buddy. But the point is, you have to come from that place of status where you'll be okay whether you win the sale or not. You just want to serve them and add value as much as possible. And this is an opportunity to work with you or have your product or service support them. So I really think it's important to ask this question towards the end, which is there any reason you wouldn't take action on this opportunity today? And that will oftentimes tell you their key objection. Now, you should already know their key 3 or 4 objections because you'll hear them quite frequently. Time, money, spouse, whatever, I need to think about it, common objections. So you should have objection busters baked in. I don't like the word should, but I recommend it. However, this is like some key principles of sales. Action step here, craft a soft close question for your offer, something that makes sense. And that is a really important step to this whole process, is really having a poignant question that gets them to take action. Then layering in ethical scarcity and urgency and all the stuff we teach in our roadmap process. Okay, so if you want to go deeper into that, check out our website. Regardless, sell like you're talking to your friend or like your own mother or father you would want them to be sold to. This is just some tips that will serve you well and have served me well. Just keep it relaxed, keep it natural, keep it real, and then detach yourself from the outcome and just serve, not convince. Just really focus on adding as much value. That is some of the stuff when it comes to high-level macro, the 4 C's: conviction, confidence, connection, and conversion, which is when you ask for the sale. You have to actually ask for it. And I like to ask the question, is there anything else holding you back from taking action on this opportunity today? And that will ultimately tell you if there's still some objections left or if you're ready to move forward to the next steps and fulfill on your amazing product or service. So that's how you happy hustle the 4 C's of sales and really ultimately increase your income and your impact. I hope this was valuable for you. I hope you go out there and leverage the 4 C's and put them to work for you and make yourself more money and increase your impact with your amazing product or service. And you happy hustle. Again, a life that you freaking love, systematically harmonizing that ambition and that well-being in the process. Regardless, thank you so much for your time, effort, energy, and attention just being here. I know you could be anywhere, so thank you so damn much. Do me a solid, like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, do all the things. But regardless, thank you and keep on happy hustling. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.